We welcome you on this Wednesday, March 30th, 2022. It's another presentation of Hoffman Estates TV and Hoffman Estates High School Athletics. I'm Rick Signorella here with you at Garber Stadium, Hoffman Estates, Illinois. This afternoon, we have girls varsity soccer action as the visiting Vikings from Palatine, Illinois, Fremd High School, take on the host Hawks of Hoffman Estates. We'll get you set for the kickoff and a whole lot more coming up in just a few moments. You'll be seeing both teams in their respective uniform colors, but just to set the stage, white jerseys, white shorts, green numbers, and trim will be representing the visiting Fremd Vikings, and they will be starting off from left to right to begin our first half. The host Hawks will be in their home blue and orange jerseys with their orange shorts, blue socks, and white numbers. They will be starting off from right to left. And again, we welcome you on this Wednesday afternoon here at Hoffman Estates High School. I'm Rick Signorella here with you on Hoffman Estates Television. Sit back and relax, and we'll get this match underway momentarily.
For tonight's matchup between the Vikings and the Hawks. Starting players for the Vikings of Fremd High School. Number 0, in goal, Sam Gary. Number 2, Shannon Moran. Number 3, Lily Spotak. Number 6, Gemma Gillespie. Number 7, Ava Cathwal. Number 8, Sammy Fendez. Number 11, Kylie Williams. Number 12, Caitlin Roddy. Number 13, Anna Schmidt. Number 17, Bella Sesniak. And number 22, Maddie McMillan. The Vikings are coached by head coach Steve Keller. Now for the starting lineup for your Hoffman Estates Hawks. In goal, 00, Paige Schneider. Number 2, Haley Widener. Number 3, Mallory Anderson. Number 4, Maya Schmidt. Number 6, Katie Paskowitz. Number 7, Stephanie Delatorre. Number 10, Madison Garcia. Number 17, Natasha Navarro. Number 21, Izzy Troyer. Number 22, Sam Roberts. Number 23, Bella Worley. The Hawks are coached by head coach Mary Dansdale and assisted by Ralph Torin and Jay Culleton. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck, ladies.
As they go through the coin toss. Hoffman chooses. Hoffman won the toss, and they choose to go from left to right. Begin the match. As the referees shake hands, go to their placements on the field, the linesmen split up. Head referee puts the ball in the center of the soccer field. Both teams are going through their pre-game huddles, kind of discussing their strategies. Going over their game plan, making sure they execute right out of the gate. Today's weather's about 60 degrees. It's been raining on and off all day, so we might expect some rain during this match. We will see. Right now it's holding off, which is kind of nice. The sky's a little lighter out to the east. West is looking a little bit more gray. Fremd Vikings will be doing the kickoff. And then once again, the Fremds will be in the white jerseys, white shorts, green numbers to correlate. They'll be going from left to right on the screen. Hawks will be going from right to left. Referees checking the keepers, making sure they're ready. We're underway. Pass back up to the Right wing, 13, Fremd. Passes it back to center mid. Cleared by Hawks. Will be a throw-in. So start off the match. Vikings number 2 has toss. Takes back support to number 12. She clears it out to the center, or left defender. She brings back to the center D. Trying to get a pass off to the center to possibly get an offensive attack going, but it was cleared by the Hawks. Hawks looking to push it upfield. They do, but it goes out of bounds. Be a Fremd throw-in. Number 2 will be taking that in for Fremd. Cleared up, go right up to the keeper for the Hawks, and she looks like she's going to clear it. Whistle. Be a front kick. Everybody up on the offensive for Fremd. Looking for kind of a cross. They get it, but a handball off the wrist. Nice little shot. Nonetheless, the whistle occurred before the shot. It will be a Hawks kick. Hawks looking to clear it up to the right side. Fremd intercepts. Pushes it up. They're trying to push it up into the center. Which they do. Takes a shot on goal over the crossbar. Nice idea. It'll be a goal kick for the Hawks. Kick is cleared with a header off Fremd, trying to settle it down. Fremd pushes it off the left-hand side for offensive shot. It is a shot, goes all along the goal line. Nice idea. Out of bounds will be a goal kick for the Hawks. Just under 3 minutes in the first half. Still scoreless. Header to stop the ball. A little too hard kick. Goes in for a throw-in for the Hawks. 10 will be taking that throw-in for the Hawks. Trying to settle it down. Goes to the benefit of the Fremd possession. 10 clears it for the Hawks to kind of reset that defense. Two tries to take the throw in, but gets the whistle from the lineman to move it back a few yards. As to where the ball went out. Fremd looking to kind of get that off to the right wing. 13, a little too hard, so it'll be a goal kick for the Hawks. 35-30 going into the first half, still scoreless. 0-0 for the keeper of the Hawks, will be taking that goal kick. She clears it towards us. A whistle, push off the back. Can't do that. off the goal kick gets basically sent back to the Fremd keeper, keeper to keeper in a way. Just a couple touches along the way. Intercepted from the Hawks midfielder, sends it up to the left wing. A little too much on it. Goes out of bounds for a Fremd goal kick. Just a soft kick. Linesman calls it back. I don't think the ball stopped. Needs to be at a standstill. And then correct position. So they'll redo it. Nice kick to the right idea. Goes off to the Hawks. Fremd clears it to 13. 13 rolls it up to 6. 6 looking for a pass to the center. It's intercepted by the Hawks. Back to the interception for the Vikings. Help. Looking for some type of offensive cross. They get it. Nice, beautiful tap. But a beautiful save by the keeper from the Hawks, just like that. Beautiful play all around. Pulling it off the corner, giving a nice cross, able to kind of have that offensive attack, and the keeper there for the defensive attack, just to answer that. Well done. Well executed all around. Hawks looking to kind of clear it, get a whistle. Hawks ball, Hawks kick. Hawks coming up on the right side. Far screen. So far this match has been mostly offensive attacks from Fremd. You're about 7.5 in. Looking about 32-20 left in the first half. Still scoreless. 17 pushes it back to the Fremd keeper for a defensive clearance. She pulls it around on the far side by us. Little kick into the face. She's looking to kind of bring that up. Number 13 has a nice cross to 6. 6 looking for something, a little too much. Keeper comes out to the top of the box to grab possession to nullify that offensive attack. Smart play by the keeper of the Hawks. She clears it. Midfield. It's a 50-yard kick. 6 has it. Sending it up to the right wing, 17. A little too much, it'll be a front throw-in. Fremd has a nice throw-in. Able to settle it down, get some, maintain control. Hawks intercepted, looking to send it up the right wing. Gets cleared to the left defender of the Fremd, and they kick it back to the keeper. The keeper clears. It's sent out of bounds by the D. Offensive throw-in. Potential attack. Nice throw-in, goes far. So far it goes out of bounds, so it'll be a Fremd goal kick. I'm sorry. It's the first corner of the game is going to go to the Hawks. About 30-30. And the time for the first half. Puts her hand up, goes for the cross. Immediately intercepted and kicked from Fremd. Hoffman looking to kind of push that attack back up. It sneaks through. It almost goes in off that post. Kind of fooled everybody there, including me. It was a hard angle. Right idea, nice shot. That was the first, best opportunity for a goal for the Hawks. 2 great offensive plays back for each team. Both potential possible goals. One was a save by the keeper, the other one went wide left on the goal for Hawks. trying to settle it, sends it back to the D. They'll reset that play, and there's the offensive attack from Fremd. Brings it up, gives it to her forward. She shoots and scores. Beautiful shot, beautiful goal. Beautiful play all around. First goal of the game.
Vikings goal by number 13, Anna Schmidt.
You heard the commentator, 29-24 in the first half is our first goal, and it goes to the Vikings. It was a nice offensive play. First goal of the game goes to the Vikings. Nice tic-tac-toe play, pass, give and go, shot and score. Nice long throw in, far side, out of bounds, off the Hawks. We'll be back to Fremd for the throw in. Hawks trying to settle it down, goes out of bounds for a Fremd throw-in. Got a little push off from Fremd, so it'll be a Hawks kick. Shot goes off Fremd on the sideline. Back to the Hawks, settle it down, bring it back to the keeper. Possible clear. Fremd pushing up on the offensive attack. Keeper clears right to a Fremd midfielder. Fremd carrying it around. Settling it down, showing some dribbling skills. Hawks intercept it. Trying to push it up to the forward, gets cleared by Fremd, back to midfield. Fremd looking to carry it up with a nice pass to a forward, no offside call. Just one-on-one, shoots and scores again. Beautiful goal. Beautiful pass, beautiful play. No offsides. Ball was cleared. Number 8 gets the goal for
Vikings
Fremd.
goal by number 8, Sammy Fendez.
So you're looking at 26, about 27 minutes to go in the first half. Fremd leads 2-0. Both beautiful goals. Very hard to kind of save. So hats off to the offensive attack on the Vikings approaches. Both of them. Fremd looking for a throw in. It's bunched up, kicked right back out for a Hawks throw in. Header goes along the sidelines, stays in bounds.
For the Hawks, number 20, Charlotte.
They're bunched up in the middle of the field. Fremd able to get it off to their left wing to run along the sidelines, looking for something, maybe possibly cross, beats a defender, brings it back, loses control. Hawks there to intercept, and settle it down and work it back up the field. Along the sidelines, and pushing it up. Little battle on the sidelines. Finds a player open, centers it up, moving it up the field pretty successfully. Playing it along the sidelines, nearly just rolls out of bounds. Tent would be throwing it in for the Hawks. Sorry, it's a kick, so it's an indirect kick. She kicks it, gives it across, bouncing around the top of the box. Sort of cleared. Still bobbling around. Hoffman's looking to kind of get that attack going. It's a one-on-one for the race along the far sidelines. Gets cleared by Hoffman to kind of reset their D. You throw in for Fremd. Fremd gaining control, working it along in the middle of the field. The pass gets cleared immediately by the Hawks, which will roll out of bounds on the front side. Throw in for Hoffman, 10 throwing it in. 10 looking to bring it back up the lines, goes out of bounds. Fremd ball. Two throws it back to the defender. Defender gives it a nice volley, goes up to the midfield. Looking to settle it down. It's 6. She switches fields, bringing it back to the left D of Fremd. A lot of space, plenty of room, nobody around. She sends it up to the left wing. Gains control, pushes it back to the center. Center goes to clear it. Center defender. She pushes it to the left. Fremd just trying to strategically work the ball up the field and move it around where the players aren't. It's their kind of strategic way of stretching the field. Out of bounds. Fremd ball. Throws it in the left wing. Left wing looks to cross it. Defender there for the Hawks to clear. And does. Doesn't get too much on it. Fremd's there to intercept. Have a double attack off the shins of the Hawks defender. Rolls it up to her center forward. A little too much. And brings it back to their right wing. Intercepted by the Hawks. 8 looking to kind of carry it up. Maybe get a shot off. And does. Right to the keeper of the Hawks. Nice save. She's probably looking to clear it. Maybe reset. We have about 20 minutes, 50 seconds left of the first half. Vikings still leading 2-0. 2-0, as I should say, in soccer. Nil is 0. bit of an injury or a step on the foot for the Hawks. Number 11 gets up, shakes it off. Play underway. She clears it up to the defense, Fremd. She rolls it out to number 12, the center D. She's rolling it up to their left wing. Not too much on it. She's able to save it and make a crossover. Center D of the Hawks comes in to clear, 21. Looking for a long throw-in. It's a soft header off it. Trying to clear it out of the box. Can't get too much on it. It's kind of bobbling around where the teammate is able to kind of back that up and clear. From looking to push it back in. Stopped and cleared by Hawks. All the way back up to the Fremd keeper, who's outside the box. No hands obviously used. No hand usage obviously at that point. Midfielder looks to cross it up to the left wing. Gets cleared by the Hawks. Far side left D. Looking for something. Needs some support. Brings it back to the center. Center clears it. Up to the center D to the center forward. Little kick and a push off. No whistle. That gets cleared all the way back to the keeper. Fremd's keeper just kind of looking around, see where he can do it. He's looking for a big kick, passes it off to her right defender. Throw in back out. Hawks the ball, Hawks throwing. Push off on the Hawks. That will be a Fremd ball. Kicks it back to the keeper. She has the use of her hands. She can pick it up, clear it back out. Nobody's really pressing on the offensive approach for the Hawks, so the keeper has a lot of space and time to figure out what she wants to do with it. Decides to push it up to the center. Gets kind of cleared. Hawks a little race for it. It's punched out to number 6 on Fremd. Fremd looking to kind of clear it up again like they did before. You have a fast forward. She's able to gain control before it goes out of bounds. Tries to make a cross. Gets cleared out by Hoffman. Nice idea. She does have some speed to get up there and keep that ball in play and make some type of cross for an opportunity on the offensive approach. Can't go through that two-person wall. Little tackle in the middle. Both go down, both get up. Be a Hawks kick. Approaching about 16 minutes left in the first half. Vikings score 2, up 2, Hawks 0. So you get a 2-0 game approaching 16 minutes left in the first half. 11 takes control for the Vikings. Settles it down, pushes it off to her left defender. Defender tries to clear it up to the center mid. Gets stopped and intercepted by Hawks center D. Working along the sidelines is 13. Trying to make something of it. Gets a cross off. Gets stopped by the defense. Pushes it off to her other D. A little too much, so it's going to be a Fremd throw-in, and we have a hockey lineup change for Fremd Vikings. Pretty much the entire squad of the midfielders and forwards. We don't see that often, but you got a bunch of fresh legs out there. Approaching about 15 minutes left in the first half. So that's actually a good opportunity, considering it's 2-0, to get those fresh legs out there in case it becomes a 3-0 game. You could have some other players get a chance of some action. So you got all the Hawks out there since the beginning of the game. And you got a lot of fresh legs out for the Vikings. Hawks looking to make something on an offensive attack, settle it down. Tries to pass to her teammate. Goes directly to the defender for a clear. Fighting back for it, looking for another pass. Gets bunched up. Six looking to do some fancy footwork, trying to get some offensive attack going. Pass off to the left defender along the far sidelines. Out of bounds. Be a Fremd throw-in. Another Fremd throw-in, just working down the sidelines. You have a sub.
Game for the Hawks, number 34, Correa on the net.
You have a sub coming in, 14 for 11 for the Hawks. Widening out the field is Fremd. Steal on the offense. Got a 3-on-3 opportunity for the Hawks. Trying to make something of it. Takes a shot, gets ricocheted, pushed back, 3 intercepts. The Hawks pushing back up for an offensive attack. You got offsides. Linesman calls offsides. Nope, they're building the wall, so that was a different call. Hoffman has a nice leg on that, goes right to the keeper. Nice shot, nice idea. Fremd's keeper clears. Left D to center D, back to left. She's working it up the field. Pushes it off to the left side, mid. Left mid goes up to the left wing. Forward, looking for a shot, or a cross rather, and it gets deflected for a goal kick for Hoffman. About 11 minutes in, counting down, left of the first half. Vikings still up 2-0. Got a sub coming in for the Hawks. 12 coming in for 2. Goal kick gets cleared. Up the far side, intercepted by Fremd. Going to keep it in bounds. Gets cleared by Hawks. It'll be a Fremd throw-in on the far side. Hawks looking to make something of it, trying to push it up to center field. Looking for more support. 34 pushes it off to the right side, a little too much. Goes out of bounds for a Fremd throw-in. Coming down the center of the field is Fremd on the attack. She's keeping it herself, rolling, passes it a little bit. They get a little bit bunched up, looking to push this through in the center. Takes a shot, rolls right to the keeper of the Hawks. Easy pickup. But they were able to get the ball through for a shot on goal. From bringing it up on the D. Finally passes off to the left side, far side for us on our screen. She's just bringing it up past mid. Little push off, no whistle. Gonna bring it back to kind of gain some change fields. Open up the game of play. Coming up about 8 minutes left. First half, 2-0. Hawks throwing. Got a sub coming in for the Hawks. Seven, I believe.
Into the game for the Hawks, number 7, Stephanie Galata.
Throwing comes in for the Hawks. Fremd gains control, clears it back to the center off to the far side. Lefties looking to carry it up as much as she can before passing it. Does get it up to the center forward, number 10. She's looking for something, blocked by 2 Hawks. Whistle goes, little push off, be a Hawks kick. Shot goes off to the center forward. She takes a shot. Good idea, but far wide right of the goal. On to be a goal kick for the Hawks. Looking for a shot, gets ricocheted, bounces up in the air. Going to settle it down on the far side is Fremd. Hawks gain control, bringing it up on the far side themselves. She's carrying it, brings it up past midfield. A little bunched up, looking to spread out a little bit. Fremd ends up stealing it, pushing it off to their center, intercepted by Hawks. 12 gets bunched up. Comes a Fremd throw. Ball gets a little slippery. It's starting to rain out a little bit again. Slips off her hands, becomes a Hawks ball for the throw-in. Viking playing with it along the far side of the lines. Trying to push it back in, does. Pushes it back to the center D. Center D brings it to 20, 20 brings it back up. Little back pass to herself. Trying to get back open to the far side. Use the whole field of range. They're pushing it up, goes off the Hawks, and it's going to be a Fremd throw-in. Fremd gives a soft pass back, gets intercepted by Hawks. Hawks actually looking for a pass to get a shot off, but it gets intercepted by one defender from Fremd. She takes control, sends it up to our side. The guy right in her shot. Approaching 3 minutes left of the first half. Fremd still up 2-0. Been leading from two fantastic goals that were very hard to save. Nice plays up front, nice shots. Hawks looking to make an attack to make this score in half, 2-1. Pushing up on the far sidelines. Gets it off. It's going to be a goal kick for Fremd. Pushing up the far sidelines is Fremd. Stays in bounds. Looking for a teammate, puts it back to her. Back pass to herself. Is able to get it off to the center. Forward. Can settle it down and bring it back to the center mid. Hawks intercept that. Goes out of bounds. Hawks looking for an offensive shot at least. 90 seconds left in the first half, 2-0 leading for the Vikings. And they're making something happen here. It gets cleared out of bounds for a throw-in for the Hawks. That makes the defense, the offense of Hawks reset. And we're running out of time before this halftime break. Here comes the throw-in. Gets cleared right out of bounds off the shed. Back into bounds on the track.
In the first half.
1 minute remaining of the first half. Fremd's clearing it up to the left wing. Hawks is there to clear it back. Well, maybe a bite. Oh, whistle. Could have been an opportunity. It would have been a 2-on-2. That offensive attack. Clock winding down to under 30 seconds for that halftime break. That's it for the first half. 2-0 Vikings. They're going to go off in their halftime huddles, talk about the strategies. Fremd was pretty much on the offensive attack. Hoffman got a couple shots off, but what we're looking for in the second half, obviously, is Hoffman Hawks going to need to come up with an offensive attack plan. So we'll be back momentarily. My name is Rick Signorella. I'm the commentator here, joining you for the Hawks and Viking soccer match. We'll be back. As they take the fields, it's going to be a Hawks kickoff, and we're going to be getting that underway momentarily. Once again, folks, welcome and thank you for tuning in to the Village of Hoffman Estates television network, high school athletics. All right, referees going about. It's kickoff, goes back into Hawks possession. It's a kind of a fast approach attack for Fremd. Coming off that break, Hawks are going to clear it, push it back. The shot gets ricocheted off to the far side for the Vikings. Most of this game has been played on that far side. Goal kick for the Hawks. Keeper's looking to clear. And she does. Hoffman looking to kind of settle it, find an open player. Fremd's taking it up on the far side, looking for a cross. And they get it off, but it's off. So I believe that went off a Hoffman player, so that's gonna draw a corner. That's the first corner, I believe, for Vikings. All right, it's a cross coming outside the box. It's cleared immediately by the defensive Hawk. Fremd's looking to kind of push it back in for a further attack, and it gets to be a throw-in for the Vikings, keeping it in play on the offensive side of the field. Hawks get a foot on it, kind of clear it back to the D. Fremd's pushing it over to the near side for us. It's drawn out of bounds. Fremd throw-in, intercepted by the Hawks, goes out, playing along the line, keeping it in bounds. Fremd gets a shot on it. The ball's a little slippery now, so don't forget about that, folks. It's a little bit of rain. It sticks to the turf. Things get a bit slippery. Weird things could happen. The ball just kind of slides through. So that is definitely an element of the game at this moment in time. Hawks clear it. I'm sorry, Vikings take a shot. And it just kind of works its way up the field back to the keeper of the Hawks. She clears it up to midfield, comes back. Fremd looking to bring it up on the near side here. Fremd takes a shot. It's a beautiful save by the keeper. It was a very hard save. Nice job. Well done by the Hawks goalkeeper. I think it easily slipped through, like I was saying momentarily. Beautiful save. Well done. Clears it up to midfield. Gets back into the Fremd possession by a trap and then a pass, and it rolls right bounds. It'll be a Hawks throw-in on the far side, roughly midfield. Bouncing around along the lines, goes out of bounds. Be a Fremd throw-in. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you move? I'm filming the scoreboard. Thank you. Oh, look at coming up on the side here. It gets thrown out of bounds. The keeper comes out of the box to grab it. Beautiful save. Nice defensive play. Defensive player is down a little bit, getting up more slowly, walking it off. That could have been another goal possible. I should say tentative possible goal, but it was saved by the defender as well as the keeper coming out and being on an offensive attack. Proactive approach, you could say. Keeper has a goal kick, clears it, goes right to a Fremd player. She tries to work it up. Little shoulder push off. Gets cleared. I'm not sure who that goes to, but it might be a Fremd throw-in. Fremd working on the near sideline here. Passing it back to their defense. We're going to back up here into the near sideline. Shot on goal. Another beautiful save. Cat-like reflexes for the keeper of the Hoffman Hawks. Awesome. It is not easy with this ball being wet and the ground being wet. These shots just kind of slide, pick up momentum as they're coming towards her. Well done. And the attack on the Vikings, too, is nonetheless just kind of a full force attack for pretty much this match. We're coming up to about 32-30 left in the second half. And Vikings still up 2-0. Not sure if the goals will come about more now with the rain or what will necessarily happen, but we'll find out. All right, Hoffman looking to make it happen. And it gets it through the legs of the Fremd player, working up the long sidelines, looking for some support to pass to work the ball up the field. Kind of just playing around in the center of the field. I'm looking to bring it up on the near sideline. Right to the defense of the Hawks, and they clear it, and they get a whistle for kind of a tackle. So it'll be a Hawks clearing the ball. A little push off, no whistle. Another push off whistle. Goes to be a Fremd ball. Nice shot. Tries to make its way through. It does.
Low and hard, but off course. Keeper's there to scoop it up. She's doing a fantastic job the second half. Seems like she has the attitude nothing's getting through. All right, little bobbling around the middle there, and Fremd comes off with it. Just kind of stagnant around the middle center of the field. It could be due to the elements or just a tighter defensive regime playing for the Hawks. Looking to kind of bring it up there, gets pushed down. Looking for another ball, Fremd's ball. Throw in. Playing right on the line. It's the Hawks, 17, trying to pass it up. Yellow card. The first yellow of the day is drawn. Hoffman setting up a wall, will be a Fremd kick.
Yellow card issued to the Hawks.
Referees telling him, give him 10 yards. 10 yards, the standard approach of staying away from a direct kick. Direct kick means it could go directly into the goal without anybody touching it. You don't have to have any other player touch it. This is just outside the box. Kind of does a screen, shoots off the defense, goes back, and that is another impossible, beautiful goal for Fremd, but impossible really to stop that ricochet. It's kind of a bing bang boom shot. Goes in, makes the game 3-0. You're looking at just about 29 minutes left of the first half. Fremd leading 3-0. Hawks take it off on the kickoff, and they bring it back. Fremd intercepts, brings it back to them, pushes it back to their keeper. Has control.
Third goal for
Clears
the
it.
Vikings was by number 11, Kylie Williams.
Playing off on the far side, you got Hawks throwing, playing along the lines to the left wing. Left wing brings it back. It's intercepted by Vikings. They kick it up. There's a nice cross to their center forward. Center forward gets declined and denied by their defense. She's carrying it up. Pushes it back up for an offensive approach. The left wing. She's sprinting to try to get it. Keeper's out of the box. She has a nice soft touch to the right. The right clears it up off the far side for us. Manages to keep it in play. How, I don't know. Hawks are battling for it, and they win the battle, and they're trying to carry it up for an offensive attack. Almost leads to a beautiful pass to the left wing. Gets scooped up by Fremd. Hawks are still on that attack. Ball is sliding a lot more than it did in the first half due to the elements of the rain. And it's a beautiful cross, just had one touch. A little slippery over there. Misses it, but great idea and right idea for a shot on goal. It's easier said than done when it's slippery. Throwing for the Hawks. Looking for a cross. Gets it. Gets cleared by Vikings. Center D. For a far cross, goes a little far left. Vikings settle it down. And for another attempt, passes it off, takes a shot, beautiful save, pushes it over the crossbar for the Hawks goalie. Another nice save, especially in these elements when the ball is slippery. Could have went in, it creates a corner kick because it went off the goalie's hands. So Fremd has their second corner kick of the second half. Beautiful cross. Header off the back. Keeper's there. Fremd was there. Keeper was able to get control of it before any type of shot was pulled off. Looking to clear it. Down to midfield, bouncing around. Back to the Fremd center D. She pulls it off to the left defensive wing. He's working her way up the field on the left side, near side for us. Hawks intercept. Look it off to the center. Trying to work their way up. Big kick by the Fremd goalie. Brings it more than down to basically the defense of the Hawks. They get a foot on it, give it a boot. Comes back up the midfield. Far side. Still in play. Fremd has it. They clear it. It'll be a Hawks throwing. 24 minutes left of the second half. Vikings leading 3-0. Hawks looking to capitalize on some type of goal. Ball gets knocked down a little bit. Hawks ball. Vikings looking to come up on the left wing. Tries to get a cross off. Goes right to the keeper for a scoop up. Defensive decline. Nice give and go play by the Hawks to kind of clear it. They're working it up the near sidelines, and they do. Beautiful play. Just a little too much. Right idea. Keep that up. Missed off the far sideline. Fremd's able to bring it back up. Looking for a nice cross. Gets it on the ground, rolls it to the keeper. She's there to pick it up. Ball goes out to the midfield. Throwing for the Hawks. Far side of the field, Vikings looking to bring it up. Make that cross happen. Keeper's there, pick it up. Push off, a whistle. Header goes off the goal. Goal kick for Hoffman. Sub for Hoffman. 11 coming in for 14. Sorry, 11 going out. Shot for Fremd goes over the goal. Here's that hockey lineup change for Fremd again. A lot of fresh legs coming out onto the field for the Fremd Vikings. Give others a chance to play. You're up 3-0. 18:45 and counting into the second half. It's cleared by the Hoffman keeper. Rain slightly picking up. Hoffman, Fremd bringing it up right down the center. Little slip in the box. Shot wide right. Goal kick for Hoffman. Cleared by the goalie off the goal kick. Be a Fremd throw-in. Far side of the field. Hoffman able to clear it up, but it goes back to the defensive Fremd, and they clear it back to the keeper. Keeper back to the left D. D's looking to carry it up, plenty of room, nobody around. Well, I shouldn't say nobody around, but it gets booted back onto the offensive attack for Hoffman. Rolls up to the keeper at the top of the box. Center forward's looking to make it happen or get there, but the ball just a little too strong. Keeper of Fremd clears it, places it on the ground with a kick. Approaching about little under 16 minutes left in the second half. 3-0 Vikings. Hoffman looking across it, gonna work its way up. From there on the attack, you got 3 back. The midfielders are playing deep. Literally 15 minutes left of the second half. 3-0 Vikings. Not throwing for the Hawks. Intercepted by the Hawks. Trying to bring it up to midfield. Nice to get a shot on goal, even if it's at an awkward angle. Just trying to work it up just at the top of the box. One-on-one in the defense of Fremd. Able to gain control. Hawks are there to kind of push through. Keeper from Fremd comes out to scoop it up. Negate the attack. Reset the D. Hawks come back to kind of discombobulate that possible attack, and they do. Working their way up the near sidelines. Passes it back to the mid. Mid clears it to the left. Just kind of getting back to the Hawks' possession, trying to work it up the field. Pushing off to the left wing, nice idea. Vikings clear it. Fremd trying to work it up the far side. Gets down to the center. Hawks D tries to clear it, and they do. Gaining control and trapping is the Hawks. Trying to bring it up. Gets it kicked away by Fremd. It's a shot. Keeper comes out with a beautiful save. Back on the attack is Fremd. Looking to bring it back through. Goes wide right. Beautiful save. Proactive approach by the keeper of the Hawks to save another goal. Alleviating a 4-0. Still 3-0 with just about 11 minutes to go in the second half. It draws a corner for Fremd. In these elements, it's nice to kind of get it up in the air and cross it. See what your teammates could do to connect with it with a header. And the header comes off the defense of the Hawks to kind of clear it. It's a strong header. Now they're clearing by just carrying. Crowd's getting into it a little bit more. You're hearing a little chanting, especially after that beautiful save by the keeper. And people are starting to stand. Could be because the bleachers are soaked, or it could be in the enthusiasm aspect of things. Your choice. Ooh. Double draw fall. I don't know who's that going to. A little bit of an injury. Ref's there. It's serious. You see the referee chanting it up. Getting them out there. She's up on her feet already. Slowly walking it off. Tough person there. Bouncing her heads around. She doesn't even want to come out. That's the Hawk spirit there, folks. The ref got me a little off guard with his direct approach to call out the medic, athletic trainers. She does go out number 4 just to kind of probably as a protocol, but she's running out there, so hats off to her. Well done. Just brushing that one off. And that will be definitely a draw for the Hawks ball. Rain's picking up a lot more, unfortunately for me. Approaching up to about 10 minutes. Well, they stopped the clock at that injury timeout, so you're at 10-12, 3-0 Vikings, and second half. Here we go with the kick. Soft kick. Going for the Hawks on the far side. Be a Fremd goal kick. Yeah, a substitution for the Hawks. Kicking it off on the left-hand side, trying to work it up, but Hawks are there to clear. She does. Bouncing around a little bit. Gaining controls Fremd, bringing it up on the left-hand side for the approach. Possible cross. Gets stopped by the defense of the Hawks. A 2-layer approach on teammates. Fremd comes back up with it. Running along the sidelines, keeping it inbounds. Carrying it over. Going back. Hawks win it. Fremd's back there to tap kind of keep that offensive attack possibly happening. Hawks come away with it. Going to keep it in bounds. Goes out of bounds. Yeah, Hawks throwing. Playing around the midfield. Could be a one-on-one. Keeper comes out, and the defense, center D, gets it back to the keeper for a pass to negate a possible attack threat. Hawks trying to bring it up, gets denied by the defensive Fremd. Fremd looking to work its way up. Trying to get a shot off, but it's a roll off the foot. Hawks have it again. Midfield. Approaching 6:45 left and counting in the second half. 3-0 Vikings. Beautiful kick. Right on the sidelines. Goes back and the defense kicks it back to the keeper for Vikings. Keeper clears. Back to the right wing of the D of the Vikings. She clears it past midfield. Oh, beautiful cross, but it just missed that center D. Sorry, I was kind of watching that like, oh my God, I wasn't even talking. Hey, I was kind of holding my breath. And it goes out for the ball for the Hawks. You know, at this point, if you got a shot, if this is an indirect kick, I'd go with a shot on goal. You know, with the elements and everything, you got a nice angle. You got a wall, maybe a soft pass to the center or the right wing. The right wing centers it up. It's the center forward. I see a couple options here. She protrudes inside to the center. I put the ball on goal if I were the Hawks, and they do, and it's a beautiful shot. Goes to the keeper, but it was the right idea. So. Rain is coming down more and more. 4 minutes left. Up 4:08. Of the second half, Vikings leading 3-0. It's the third corner of the game for the Vikings, and they take it. Was that a bicycle kick? That was a pseudo bicycle kick. Goes back, beautiful save for the defense of the Hawks. There in that corner where the keeper was not, because it's a big goal. Somebody has a slight injury. That was the Fremd person that shot that in. Could be a slight pull hamstring, stretching it out. Things like that do happen at these elements. All right, coming off that timeout, we got about 3:05 left. We did lose the scoreboard cam due to malfunction of tech gear. So we're going to roll without the clock for the remaining of the game. Approaching 155 and counting for the second half. 3-0 Vikings. Vikings look to make this, get another goal on. Approaching 80 seconds left. This rain has picked up throughout the course, and it's just getting a little stronger by the minute. The clock is gone, but the scoreboard is still up. 1 minute. 50 seconds going into this, 50 seconds left of the match. Again, thanks again for joining us here on Hoffman Estates Television for this Hoffman Estates High School Athletics presentation of Fremd Vikings out of Palatine, Illinois versus your Hoffman Estates Hawks in Hoffman Estates, Illinois. I hope you enjoyed this game and the outcome. It's a pleasure running camera and also commentating. It's not an easy skill to have, but I'm doing my best to make it happen. There is an injury timeout with 12.5 seconds left. At this point in time, you're just going to get a lot of slips. She gets up. She's able to walk off just to get out of bounds. They could do a substitute to kind of finish off this match, and she has a little ailment. So Fremd's coming up with a little bit banged up of a team off this match. Looking for a possible last offensive attack for the Fremd Vikings. And that's it. That does it. Well, here you go. Fremd Vikings win with a 3-0 victory versus your Hoffman Estates Hawks.
This evening's Mid-Suburban League match featuring the Vikings of Fremd High School and your Hoffman Estates Hawks. Congratulations to both teams on a well-played match. Thank you for attending tonight's game. With the final score, Vikings 3, your Hawks 0.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. Before I get wetter and wetter, we will be bringing you another presentation next week, weather permitting, and thanks again for tuning in.